Right, lockdown workshop. This might be a little mini one, this. This is the laptop I use for doing sessions, mainly at the club, because I don't like taking my Mac, carting my Mac around. So it's got a problem. The number 2 doesn't work, the number 5 or 6 doesn't work, the letter S doesn't work, there's a couple of other keys that don't work. Most of which I use my password or need to use to log into the Wi-Fi at the club. So I've bit the bullet. I wasn't going to buy a keyboard for this because when I looked they were all about 50 quid and the laptop's really old. It's about 10 years old. It's a hand-me-down from one of the kids. Now I can't remember whether I had this one out before or not. I've got a vague recollection. You've got to get this. You've got to get this plastic trim off, and then everything is accessible. But I can't remember how you do it. So I've got my little spludger involved. But I don't seem to be getting anywhere. It's definitely this. This black trim's got to come off. I do definitely recall having to do that. So most of them exit through the back, or you take the top off and then you get to them. But these, there's like this trim here, and you have to get this. You have to get this trim off, but unfortunately I can't remember how you do it. And it's years and years and years since I did any kind of desktop support for anything. Some would argue that I never did any desktop support when I used to work in desktop support. I was server side. You don't let me near the users. It just upsets the users. Now I do remember, funnily enough, that you do have to undo one of these at the back of here as well, but I can't remember which one that is either. So before I forget to do that, I'll do that now. I think it's the one in the middle. So we find out there isn't a screw in the middle. Right. I think that's the CD drive one. I mean, that could be the CD drive one for all I know. Take both of them out. Can't be anything else now. Still in the middle. Right. Back to fiddling. Right, before we go any further, actually, most important thing is get the battery off. Now this might be interesting because this this battery got something spilt on it and I think it's stuck in. So that might be a bit of an ask, getting this out. Let's get my big pry bar. I seem to remember when I was trying to get it out before, it did not want to come out. Right, that's unlocked. Here you can see there's something leaked in my bag and it welded the plastic together. So I really don't want to do a keyboard swap with the power still plugged in, but if I can't get this out, the trouble is I can't remember which way they come out, whether they slide out that way or whether they, there we go, we've got it out. Yeah, you can see it's all in here. There's like some kind of gunky residue. I don't know what it was. It actually does look like it's coming off. Like I said, it's this is why this laptop's the one I use, because it gets abused, and that's exactly why I don't want to take my new MacBook out, because I don't want stuff like this to happen to it. Right, we're still in the middle, near enough. you want to zoom down a bit further? The white balance is awful, obviously, because it's a bright laptop. Right then, I'm trying to remember. I've been around this with my thumb, and I can't get this off, so it looks like it's fairly well attached. But there are definitely price points here, so I am wondering whether... there we go. Just get in there with a spludger. It was I needed a better spludger, is what I needed. I just can't get on with this one. It's coming out, actually. Ah, we're in. Because I think you changed your memory under here as well. There we go. So this will be bent like a banana. Right, so there wasn't a keyboard thing in this. Right, now then. So I'm guessing that it comes out of this one. I'm trying to see what type of slot that is. Whether it's just a slide in or whether it's a locking one. Pulled it out, I suspect it's a locking one. Yeah, there it is. Right, so I don't need to just pull it out. Oops. Clumsy. So I've managed to find this online. About 11 quid. So I thought 11 quid. That's cheaper than buying a flipping plug-in decent keyboard. Genuine Dell part, it's not a copy or anything. You can see it is absolutely identical. Same model number, same everything. Looks identical. Now, what I found with these is it is always best to try and copy the bend, just to make life easier when you're fitting them. Don't press them down too hard, but just get it ready so that it is. And also it helps you plug it in the right way up. So making sure that that's up. Do you want to zoom in closer? Don't know if you can. You can. Right. So this is like fiddly personified. Doesn't help there's a blue thing in the way there. I could do with about another 50 pairs of glasses. So with these, I think you just have to lay them down across the connector and then push that down, and that's it. They don't actually go in. So now if we push that down, the only thing I've noticed is it's got different coloured. Oh no, it doesn't. No, they are exactly the same. So I'll put them under. This looks like it's got a bend in it as well. That's it. Could it really be that simple? This will be a quick video. Let's get around to cleaning that. See, even the battery lasts reasonably well on this. It does about an hour off the mains. For its age, that's pretty good. For a Dell as well. Right. Feels better because it was really crunchy, the keyboard. Cool. Right, yeah. We won't be letting you see that. Well, let's just pan you back. Don't know if you can see. The screen. Right, let's just have a quick check of this. I've opened up Notepad. Felt a bit. No. Feels great. Brilliant. Looks like that's fixed it. That was a quickie. We'll get that up as a nice quick video. So how it's so I wasn't very good here, was I? I didn't tell you what it was. It's a Dell Insperon and I think it's a 3520 OLED, very posh screen one, and it's about 10, possibly 12 years old. It's an old one. It was the laptop my son had when he was at school, and obviously he's been to university and stuff like that since then. So it's yeah, it's definitely at least 10 years old. But there you go. Got rid of the old keyboard that was really crunchy and didn't work and was bent like a banana, and we fixed it right there. Let's crack on. Remember, like and subscribe. It's something a bit different.